about interview. You've worked so hard submitting your resume and found the perfect opportunity for this job. The worst thing you could do is go in and make a bad impression on your job interview.
Phone etiquette is essential in going into an interview process. Make sure to have a professional voicemail message and make sure to include your name and number so that the caller knows that they have reached the correct person.
It takes 12 seconds for an employer to come up with an opinion on you.
So guys, make sure your teeth are clean and your face is cleanly shaved.
Make a good first impression.
The right clothes make an impression on your employer. The right style and color all are essential in your interviewing process. What is professional dress? Professional dress depends on the company you're applying for, but the general rule is to always dress one step ahead of the attire of the company you're applying for. For men, you should always wear a dark suit with a light-colored shirt and a tie complementary to your outfit. For women, you should always wear a skirt suit that is dark-colored, and the skirt should be no more than 2 inches above the knee.
Shoes are very important when it comes to maintaining the professional look of an outfit. For men, always make sure they are black or brown. For women, make sure they are 2-inch pumps at least. Now, you always want to wear something that you're going to feel confident in. Don't wear it.
Socks and pantyhose. Men's socks should match their slacks and their shoes. The socks should be long enough that when seated, you cannot see any skin. For women's pantyhose, they should match their shoes and match accordingly to their skin tone. Let's talk about dress for success. Jewelry. Jewelry should be minimal and not bulky. Cologne and perfume, little to none or any.
Fingernails should always be neatly trimmed. When it comes to belts, always make sure they match your shoes, and always carry a notebook to your interview to take notes on.
Arrange to arrive 10 to 15 minutes early. This allows time for you to make sure that you're looking good. If an emergency arises and you cannot make it on time, apologize, explain, and ask to reschedule.
Scout it out. You should always know how long it takes to get to your interview.
In the waiting room. When going into the waiting room, be sure to tell the receptionist that you are here for your interview. For example, my name is Sophie Hill and I'm here for a 10 o'clock interview with Elizabeth Cornelius. Make sure you get the receptionist's name so that way you can thank him or her for their assistance.
How are you doing, Mr. Megan?
I'm good, how are you?
When it comes to the handshake, you stand up straight and look them in the eye.
And always make sure it's firm, but not too hard.
Ladies, never be intimidated by a man. Always show your confidence in a firm handshake.
Now we got a few tips for when you're in the interview. First, always use good posture. Don't be slouching. And always listen closely to the interviewer.
If you don't know the answer, simply tell the interviewer that you do not know the answer. And also have a few questions for the interviewer.
Before answering a question, be sure to take the time to think of an adequate response. Whenever you answer questions, be sure to give an example or state a situation.
When you enter the interviewing room, you need to greet the interviewers with their name and a handshake. Smile and make eye contact. Make sure that you keep your personal life private and keep eye contact with everyone in the room.
Always write a thank you letter following the interview. Why is it so hard?
But the general rule is to always dress one step ahead of the company's attire that you're applying for.
You ready? Now we got a few tips.
Let's talk about shoes and pantyhose. Men's,
Because the interview is the most important,
Scout it out. You should all know.
Keep going.